What do you think's the biggest scam going on in the car world?
I mean, we talked a little bit about it before we started to record the podcast, but the market at the moment, yes, I definitely have seen, as Carl has, the increase and inflation of price. But there's also a level of, I made a video on it when I was at Supercar Fest, market manipulation. And as someone who, I've got the Gallardo Superleggera, I didn't buy it as an investment. I bought it because I loved the car. But it has increased in value, and I don't know what the true value is of it. It's hard to get a steer on where that car sits in the market, because you see these cars pop up, Aventador SVs for 1.5 million quid. And then like in the details, like sold, more needed. Yeah. And it's like, but that's a private ad. So I'm kind of under the impression that if I advertised my Superleggera for £250,000 quid, and then 3 days later said deposit taken,
more wanted.
Yeah, it's almost like that is portraying to the world that that is where the market currently sits. And it's a confusing situation to be in, because you go online, you see these Ferraris, you see these Lamborghinis and the McLarens that are just either priced correctly or overinflated. And I've got cars that are saved on my Auto Trader that are within the price range of, if I was to sell my Gallardo and realize some of the profits that I've made on that car, would I go and buy? And they're still sat there like 8 weeks after I've saved them on Auto Trader. So I'm trying to work out what's going, what's moving. And I do feel there is a bit of a disconnect at the moment between dealers and private owned people. And to an extent, there's a bit of a loggerhead. I don't know whether you're
Yeah, you seeing people pump up prices?
Look, so the slight difference in this is there is actually proof that Ferrari, more than any other brand, has gone through the roof, because we can all see auction results.
Yeah.
We can all see these results of Enzo selling for $10 million. And an SP3 Daytona, I know it was the charity car, it was $24 million or whatever it was.
Which, it does bring the prices up.
Of course. So that is reality. Yeah. That is proof. We've all seen that person put his hand up in RM Sotheby's and pay the money and buy that car.
You need two, don't you, in an auction to get that
exactly.
kind of money.
So there was an underbidder, you know. So the guy who gave 10 million euros for the Enzo, there was somebody at 9.95.
Yeah.
You know, so there you go. In regards to the Lamborghini Aventador situation, it's just a bit of a piss take at the minute, isn't it? It's just a bit of a, you know, there were maybe 7 Aventador SVs for sale. They were an undervalued car. It's a mixture of cars being undervalued as well. Superleggera, we talked about it as well. That is one of them.
Yeah.
You know, around 100 grand for a 570 Superleggera. I mean, it's, come on.
Well, you told me when I bought my car that buy anything with a naturally aspirated V10, because Temerario's just come out.
Yeah.
And at that point, that was all of the information that we had. But then obviously with all of the auction prices, lightweight Ferraris going up, that naturally brings up the lightweight McLarens, the lightweight Lamborghinis, because they're also following that same formula and DNA of the 458 Speciale or a 488 Pista or a 360 Challenge Stradale. But then you go on to like an American website, for example, and you see a Challenge Stradale with 14,000 kilometers or whatever for $1.2 million. And you're like, okay, like there's got to be, I don't know. It seems as though the dealers and people that I speak to that are in the industry, like Carl and other dealers that I've visited and filmed videos with, are a lot more sensible. And then I just kind of feel like there's a handful of them that are just trying to go completely crazy. I don't know whether they're buying all these examples.
I don't think it's they're trying to go. It's just I don't think they're very good at their job, and they're being governed by the seller. The seller goes, look, I've got an Aventador SV. I want 700 grand for it. And they go, oh, how cool would it be to have an Aventador SV for sale on our website? Okay, we'll take it and put it on for 750.
Yeah.
Like, what a waste of time. Like,
isn't that the whole American property real estate market?
Well, yeah, maybe I'm talking about in the UK. I'm talking about, as of now, dealers that you see now. You know, should an Aventador SV been 250 to 300? No.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Like, never should that car have been that price. you know, my gut feeling on an Aventador SV, depending on age and mileage and if it's coupe or roadster or whatever, but I look at that car and it's one of 500 made. You know, I think it's £500,000.
Yeah.
That car should have always been £500,000. And now it is.
Yeah.
That's where I see the market. Not at 900
Yeah,
or
I'm pretty sure
1.2.
there's one for...
There's one for 900 somewhere.
Yeah.
And there was one, I think, went on for
Over
1.2.
$1 million.
Yeah. I mean, that's just being stupid.
It's strange, but then from my side, just being an owner of the car, that for a long time, I feel like I've had a bit of an idea on the prices of where stuff is. It confuses, it gives you a false sense of, oh my God, my car's doubled in value.
Yeah.
When in reality, and I do want to make a video of taking photos of it, putting a private ad, and trying to sell my car at where the Gallardo prices have been, 220, 180 or 190.
Look, as they say, the oldest saying in the world, something's worth what someone will pay.
Yeah.
And if someone calls tomorrow with a Superleggera, and I know the prices are like over 200 now on some websites and stuff for cars that are for sale. If someone calls today and calls me, I'm going to give them a figure that I will pay them today for their car. That is the value of their car.
Which is the difference of an SOR, sale and return.
Which is not going to come to anything. It's not going to materialize.
Yeah.
Because you've seen a car for 200 grand. You go, Carl, I want 200 grand for my car.
Yeah.
Your car at the minute is not worth 200,000.
Yeah.
One day it probably
190.
will. 195. But the true value is in, okay, let's call 3 dealers. Let's call 3 reputable dealers and let's get 3 bids. You're not going to get 3 bids. You're going to get 1, which is going to be from me.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll get another one. But that then is the market price of your car.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of cars and money, our sponsors Refund Club are here to try and make you some more cash. The FCA recently confirmed about 14 million people were missold UK car finance, and around £8.2 billion is owed back to members of the British public, and you could be one of them. Now, you could do this yourself. You can track down every agreement, contact each lender, and manage everything yourself. But why not save your time? Because Refund Club are offering a free 60-second check. Simply click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on the screen now and enter your name, date of birth, and your address. This will tell you the full breakdown of your records and how much you could be owed. So if you've taken out any car finance between 2007 and 2021, it's well worth running the check. You could be owed thousands of pounds for the sake of literally 60 seconds of your time. Scan the QR code on the screen now or click the link in the description to run the free check. Hey, wait, this conversation has not ended. So click here for more exclusive, wild and crazy car content.